YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe, but y'all already knew that. This is Crispy.
What it do?
Marvin X Files.
Marvin X Files. I can mention their hair on as Little League.
BG4.
Vengeance.
Chocolate City. Chocolate Brothers.
The man, the myth, the legend, the code.
I have arrived. Let's get
Chocolate
it.
Flash.
City. Light Skin City.
Michael E.
I'm the Peppy.
Stupid.
We the JustUs League. This is the Batman spoiler review. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't want to get spoiled, you best get up out of here. I'm telling you this shit right now. We're talking Batman.
Canada.
Yeah.
Exit stage left.
We're gonna have a full-on discussion and review of about this movie. So let's go ahead and proceed. You guys are aware that Matt Reeves is the writer and the director, and I believe he produced this bad boy, and he's producing other projects for HBO Max.
Okay.
He's the showrunner of the Batman universe, the Batman franchise right now. And we already gave the spoiler-free review. Now it's time we can go into detail about what we liked, what we didn't like, and maybe I'll open up the chat for people to give their take on it as well, so they can call in through StreamYard and shit. Who wants to go ahead and tackle first? We're talking about spoilers of the Batman. Someone who didn't, X and Flash and see Crispy, you're the one. You and BG4 have not given your opinions on the movie yet. Crispy, I want to know, what's your opinion on the Batman?
I think that it was an amazing movie.
Oh, good.
I felt like I was watching one of them DC animated films, but in live action, I felt like this is what Batman.
Year one?
Basically, yeah.
You what?
But which is it's year 2 Batman, right? Basically, yeah.
It's year 2, but like the animated movie year 1?
Yeah, something like that. I feel like this is what we should have got in live action a long time ago. Set aside from, Christopher Nolan's Batman or whatever. But with that being said, this is somewhat of his origins, I would guess. But, we already know what Bruce Wayne went through with his parents and stuff like that. This is an experienced Batman, I feel, but just to a degree where you could tell he has a lot of shit to learn. And I feel like Robert Pattinson did his thing when he was in that cabin.
You think Robert Pattinson was a good Batman?
Yeah, I think that he was a really good Batman. But Bruce Wayne, not so much. Even though I feel like he didn't have that much screen time, from what I could tell, I feel like if he would have, I don't think he would have been able.
What's your problem with this Bruce Wayne, bro?
Too emo.
Emo is shit.
Harry Potter.
He didn't scream Bruce Wayne to me at all.
He was a sad sack.
You like his Batman a lot?
Yeah.
You say his Batman like year one? I
Yeah.
love you, bro, but leave that pipe shit alone. What the fuck is wrong with you? That shit, he wasn't even close to year one. He was trash.
What the
he was
hell?
pathetic, bro. What the fuck? I'm a Batman fan, bro. I know you like Catwoman, but I'm a huge Batman fan. That dude was weak as fuck, bro. Bro. That's not every aspect of him. And like I said, I'm willing to give him a chance again for the next one, but this one was horrible. This was the worst. This not worse than Batman and Robin or freaking Batman Forever. He's better than that, but compared to Bale and all that shit, trash. He was weak, bro. I wanted to give him a chance. I'm the one that kept saying it.
You were the one that was behind me.
Yes, I was the only one in the motherfucking year.
That drip. Did you see that drip?
Water, baby.
God damn.
I was the only one. That motherfucker was weak,
That
bro.
was Flash Dance, baby.
He was pathetic as Batman. He couldn't fight, bro.
I'm sorry.
With technology, come on, bro.
nothing like that.
Where was his genius at? He supposed to be a detective. What detective? What detective? He wasn't even close. Year one did more shit than that.
Why you mad, bro?
I could have sworn in your
This is
spoil-free
just my
review
opinion.
you were enjoying those detective moments.
That's a lot I couldn't say, man.
No. There's a difference between not what you wanted to say versus still liking and not liking.
The difference between,
You cannot like
the
or
difference-
like
the
without
difference between
spoiling.
being a detective and understanding things. The difference between being Batman and understanding things. He didn't do Batman and doing detective shit at all. A lot of shit was going past his head.
He
A lot
did
of shit-
detective
He
shit.
did detective stuff. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Batman in this
bro,
one.
this is year 2, right? And I seen year 1. Year 1 was better than that shit. The anime series year 1, he did way more shit as Batman
Go
than
ahead,
that shit.
Chris,
Are you
what
serious?
you telling
That
me?
Batman
Go
did
ahead.
way
Battle
more
E.
detective shit than that.
Chris,
Battle
what you
E,
say?
go
What did
ahead.
You just say you said because what?
The dude's inexperienced, and not only that, that was his first time gliding. Like whenever he went into the he was running from the dude, yeah, he was scared.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey,
What was
he
that?
like
Yeah, what was that?
I have no clue what that was.
And like, I get what he's saying.
When he was running at the police station, he was running from the cops and shit. He was scared as shit.
Oh, you mean when he squirrel glided?
The fucking gliding shit like that or whatever. He had to pull the shit. What the point? What's the point? What's the point of having a cake? What's the point?
I get what
That's what your gripe is?
Yeah,
Bro.
he did not use a batarang once in that fucking film, bro. He didn't use it.
This is Bruce Wayne we talking about. Let's get this
So now
straight.
you talking about that's a negative.
I think that's a positive. I can deal with
You
that.
think it's
I
a
beg to
positive?
differ.
I think that's a
The reason,
positive. Yeah, because
this is why I think it's a positive.
Batman
Because
the professions. I hate that shit.
Use
I'll
a
let you
better
talk,
one.
Crispy. I'll let you
Let's
talk.
get this
you
shit.
said what?
Bro, let Crispy go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like they gave him that inexperience because I feel like it gives him room to grow, which I feel like the next Batman is what we're going to be able to see, that development for the shit that he didn't do in this movie, for what we expect Batman to do. He's going to, it just gives him room to grow in order for the next one. That's just my opinion.
Some would say that there not being a Batarang in a Batman movie lends itself to him not being really Batman.
He wasn't really Batman.
Yeah. He
Oh, so
wasn't-
you agree that he's
he
not really
wasn't
Batman in this movie?
Yeah. I feel
But
like
the way that
Do you feel
said
he's not
it,
Batman in this movie, Crispy?
yeah, I feel like he's not. I feel like
He's just a
he
guy in
ain't
a
the
suit.
boogeyman yet.
Yeah, there you go.
He ain't the
He's a guy in a
boogeyman
suit.
yet.
People
He's not
don't really
Batman
fear him
yet.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He got to build a reputation. He got to put up in the work, the groundwork.
So
Year
both
two.
of you agree that it's not Batman.
Yeah, I don't think it's
They
Batman.
didn't even call him
He
Batman.
doesn't think it's Batman.
He probably has
That's a
it's the cow
He
and the bat
well,
sign
no, he
and
went
shit.
by
But
the
you
name
gotta,
of Vengeance. Tyler, if you're in the chat,
Vengeance,
you were
yeah.
right. Tyler had a trailer reaction to this trailer. He said, I think they call him Vengeance in this movie. I don't even think his name is Batman. I said, nah, man, come on. It's called The Batman. Sure enough, Tyler was right. They call this nigga Vengeance.
for sure, he ain't Batman. You got it right, Crispy.
Inexperience.
Yeah, inexperience. He did not go by Batman yet.
Hey,
So
hey,
for
that-
that,
when you see it, I can't wait till you see it.
in order
When you
to
see it,
suggest
yo,
a
what you
position
saying?
into
Hey,
Batman,
what you
he
saying
done
right
felt
now?
comfortable
What
with
you
that
saying
name
right
of
now?
owning
What you
it.
saying right now is bullshit. Because as soon as you see this movie, your whole what you saying right now is gonna be a whole different story.
Sounds
And I
like
know
somebody
you-
I heard earlier when they reviewed the movie.
No, but I'm just saying, if he's saying
I feel
hey,
like-
this, so I was like,
In
all
my
right.
opinion, I feel like that's a positive because it gives us something to look forward to.
I can dig it. I mean,
The sequel,
There you go. Yeah.
the trilogy. He said it's a positive thing that he's not Batman in this movie yet. I think
We
this
all
is
think-
the bag was a nice idea. But anyway, I think that him not being Batman-y is a negative thing. Because you
agree.
called it the Batman.
Right.
I'll give you
That
that.
means people
Yeah,
show up and
that-
see the
but that's
Batman.
the bad
They
part.
want to see Batman
That's
stuff.
misleading.
Right.
No batarangs. The gadget. When I said a minimal amount of gadgets, that's what I mean. I mean, we've seen the grapple. We've seen
The
him
smoke
use
bomb.
the eyeball.
Smoke bomb
which the
shit.
best gadget he had was the eye contact lens,
Yeah.
You can see
which
shit, yeah.
records everything.
Detective mode. Detective mode and shit.
That was
yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
I like that contact lens. That was really good. But besides that, there wasn't shit else, man. You might show me a couple of things here and there. Somebody capped in my comment section and said he had a smoke bomb.
Where?
Did he?
Remember when
He
was
had a
dangling-
fire extinguisher.
No.
Yeah.
They're talking about that. They're talking about
They
that.
confused it. They confused it.
He had a fire extinguisher.
He had a bomb, like
He's-
a
he-
mini
with
bomb
that thing
thing.
he was hanging from, he
Yeah.
detached it and then poof.
They're talking about that device that he put
Yeah,
down. Remember that device that he put down?
Bro.
And the
it
closest
shot
thing he
with
used
smoke.
to a battering was that thing, right? To cut
Yeah,
the
his
thing.
bat knife.
That wasn't. That's not even a batarang. That's a full-on
freaking
a
knife.
bat machete.
That was a
That was a
freaking
full
knife,
chest
bro.
plate knife.
That shit was powerful. It cut that cable.
Yeah.
That shit's sick.
Yeah,
It's
man.
it's what we
No,
talked
that's
about in
a
the
stick.
spoiler free review.
Right.
Those Batman elements. Huh? What was that?
Yes.
Battering in the thing. Huh? He comes out. Wah! Snatches you up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the rest of the guys, where is he at?
Yes.
Stealth.
And that's
He wasn't even no self. No self.
Yeah.
ability.
He isn't a professional
you're right.
in this
Okay.
game.
It was
That's how
literally
they
this
mislead.
nigga, a bunch of guys chilling somewhere, and this nigga just walks
he
up.
walks out.
Yeah.
Remember, go slow.
Walked out in the
Real
shadows.
slow.
Yep. And they start fighting.
What the freak?
He got a good reputation.
My nigga, come on.
No.
Hey,
Wait.
master
X.
of the art of fighting and all this shit.
Hey, wait.
X.
X.
So you telling me
Hold on,
it was
X.
an RPG style?
Like a
Hold on.
video game.
Yeah. X.
No, it was like a video game. Like,
Hey,
shout
wait.
out to my nigga Q Reviews, because his review, he likened it to the game Seafood. You know, just roll.
That's funny.
You know they got a
Hey,
shit
X.
like that.
X, you said you hadn't seen the movie just yet, right?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. No. So when you're talking about reputation, he has reputation.
Exactly.
Why does he have reputation? Because there's a bat signal, and people see that thing, and they're still scared.
Try not to address him as much because he ain't seen the movie.
I know, but I'm just helping him out.
Hey,
I'm not saying it because I'm upset. I'm just spreading you knowledge.
If you got questions, ask them. Otherwise, shut up and listen.
I'm saying this.
You're gonna learn some shit.
He was trained by Alfred, right? He was trained by Alfred.
God.
Straight up. No,
Sure.
there's no other shit.
Okay,
Alfred
sure.
is the only one who trained him.
I don't know nothing about
That's
that.
in this movie, it looks like the only
Okay.
person who gave Bruce Wayne some training was Alfred Pennyworth.
So what's the point of him?
Oh, you know,
What's the
Ray
point?
Charles.
All right, you are a Batman fan like I am as well. You like you're a
crispy,
shit.
you want crispy.
So let's say this. I mean, I can come with whoever else.
Yeah,
but me and him are
do
just
your
having a
thing, do your
conversation.
thing, bro. I'm just
And
talking.
you know, I'm not. People saying I'm trying to pick on you. I'm not picking you at all.
You
know
coming
that
at
all.
us?
That's not it.
Justice League
Okay,
presents right
for
now.
sure. So you know, you're a Batman fan. You like Batman
No,
too.
you can keep your eyes on him though.
You mess with one of us, you mess
That's
with
what all of us. Okay,
ahead.
so you already know him being trained by the
You
League
ain't
of
gotta
Shadows.
lean on the chair.
Yeah, I've been.
You
You
right.
It's gonna happen.
You're right. You good.
Not you, every.
No, you ain't gotta. I mean,
I mean, I don't want to mess up your beautiful.
no, I'm saying.
you know, I
I
want you to feel like I'm not gonna break it with my, whatever. But
Continue. You good? We
We're
good.
gonna probably have to face him in more.
Maybe, I
Okay.
guess. He saw the
he was trained by
Do your
Alfred.
thing. Do whatever makes you comfortable.
Instead of him being like we already know, we know the story. Bats scared him. That's why he became that.
Okay.
But also too, he trained with the ninjas and stuff to become stealth, to
Okay.
become better, learning all this shit.
Okay.
So at the point of the bats, who when he learned as a ninja to the point of aspects, what's the point of putting on a bastard instead of him just going by the fact that when he had the mask on regularly? Because I watched year one right after this shit.
Okay, give me a second. So someone in the chat named Ezra West. Now,
Okay.
I don't know if this is official or not, but he said he read the prequel novel. They said if you want some prequel knowledge about this Batman, to buy this novel. I hate that.
I heard that
scummy-
bullshit too.
That's
They did
really
that up in
scummy.
Infinity War.
They did that with Infinity War.
Yeah, that's
It's very scummy in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It says
That's
how he
tough.
built
That's
his suit.
tough.
It's greedy and
It should be
lazy
up
at
in the
same
movie.
time.
I heard about
I'm
that
gonna
shit
just
too.
go based off what I know.
How he built his suit, how he get his training. I heard
Yeah.
that same stupid.
What
That's
he is
stupid though.
saying
Stupid.
is that the novel said that he trained around the world.
There you go.
Alfred said that he's the only one who trained him. When he was sitting at the bed, he said, "I taught you. I
He
taught
said when I
you the
trained,
way."
I think he said when
He said, I couldn't be a father. I couldn't be all the way
Show
to you,
you
but
how
I could
to-
teach you.
yeah,
I could
yeah.
teach you the way. I could show you how to
That don't mean
fight.
he was the only one though.
But we didn't see any type of.
I got you. We got
I'm
you.
like I said, I'm a huge Batman fan, bro. And in year one, he had all type of skills. This dude broke a tree with his fucking leg, like it was nothing.
But this is the second year in this
Year
movie he's
one
been
was
Batman.
better than year one. Think about it. Year one from year two,
about it.
he's supposed to be way more skilled and have way more technology and shit. Bruce Wayne is a genius. He showed no type of genius aspects. Only thing that he showed was detective mode is when he was seeing things that they did not see. The blood on the ground, the next situation, the little certain shit that was like around in the area. That's the most thing that he saw when he pulled up the damn carpet. But where is that? We know Bruce Wayne. We know Batman. Batman is he trained all around the world to understand the criminal mind. He sees things that we don't see. He trained his mind to do that. His eyesight and everything to do that. So you telling me this Bruce Wayne was a detective more? He wasn't. It was more disappointing. Like I said, year one, Batman was way more. It was way more. Matt Reeves should have started off year one, then build up to year two.
Give me a second. Let me address something on the league's behalf. When you say that people are saying if they believe that they were trained by the League of Shadows is not technically wrong. The League of Shadows doesn't train anybody. The League of Shadows does no training. Henry Ducard was Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins. Henry Ducard trained Batman in the comic books. In Batman Begins, that's who Ra's al Ghul was. So in the movie, Ra's al Ghul as Henry Ducard, who was the leader of the League of Shadows, trained Batman. It's not technically wrong. So when they say that, bro, give them a break because clearly it was Christopher Nolan showing some love and homage to the comic book character Henry Ducard. He's a real person who trained Batman, and all Nolan did was add that to Ra's al Ghul's character as well when he trained Batman in Batman Begins. So when they say League of Shadows trained Batman, they're not technically wrong. We gotta get past that, man.
I don't give a shit.
Hold on.
And plus, miss me that comic book shit.
People, wait. This how, while you saying that, we're gonna continue. They're not comic book fans. Because in reality,
let's not say that.
Fuck that, I'm saying it.
And Batman trained with Lady Shiva.
He don't even
Who's
train.
Lady Shiva?
He never trained.
Who's
He
Lady
never. He
Shiva?
never. Batman. Bruce Wayne have never trained with Ra's al Ghul. He trained with there's different types of League of Shadows. He trained with the Shadows. He did not train with Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul wanted Bruce Wayne, Batman, to be his successor. That's what. So Christopher Nolan changed the whole shit up.
Bring it to the movie. Bring it to the movie. Bring it to the movie. Bring it to the movie.
He blended.
Bring
Right.
it.
He
Bring it.
blended.
Right, but that's not the story. That's not how he was trained. He wasn't trained by no Ra's al Ghul whatsoever.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Nolan
Not
said
in
he
the
was. In
Because
Nolan's
Nolan
movie.
shit, but that's not how it goes. He's not.
Well,
Wasn't,
I have a question now. Now, this is good because you're representing what my man in the chat is saying. If it didn't happen in the comics, then nothing counts. Well, these are not comics; these are movies. So, if we're going to go ahead and judge what we see in film, we are not slaves to the comic books.
right.
We take inspiration from comic books.
It
So
changes.
that's called an adaptation. You're
Adapting.
Imagine if people hoo-ha this much for all of these films like Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan, all these great movies.
Anything based
that
on a
are
real story.
Adapted from a book.
Based on a real story.
Imagine if the book readers came out, that's not what happened in the novel, blah, 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 blah. It would be so freaking annoying that the Hollywood would no longer adapt movies from books.
It is annoying.
It's annoying as shit, and only with the comic book nerds and dweebs do they scream and shout, that's not like it was in the comic book. It's an adaptation. That does not mean a direct copy and paste. You got to give a director that went to directing school and has his own reputation and a writer that wrote his way has his own ego and has his own art that he's going to bring to this character. He is not a slave to another writer that wrote for DC 30 years ago.
That's true.
Except for watching it was accurate
and book
to
fans would ruin
the
it for the
comics,
rest
so
of us.
we can't.
Correct.
So if it was exactly 1-to-1,
Exactly.
the rest
Rare-
of us would
yes,
get
rare
spoiled
occurrence.
and
I'm just saying.
shit.
Rare, but a rare occurrence.
I think it's a great
Exact
thing
got
that
right.
is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right. Yeah, but back to Batman. So it was more grounded, more realistic. He was scared. He couldn't fly off balconies and shit like that. I mean, I think that's a plus. I mean,
Cool. You haven't seen the movie.
It's something I
have a
never
question?
seen.
Do you have a question?
I'm just trying to say.
You can't say nothing about this movie you ain't seen, dog.
I like
If you have a question, we will be grateful to answer you.
I like the dark and greedy shit because, like I said, I think that's what Gotham and that's how Batman is. It's supposed to be
Oh
dark
yeah,
and
that's another
twisted.
thing. I love how
I like
they portray
no, I
Gotham
love
in
that.
this
I like that
one.
spin
I
of
feel
that
like, yeah.
Hold
that he
on.
did.
So, go ahead. What'd you say?
I like the dark and twisted.
You like the dark and gritty shit?
Yes.
Okay.
When it comes to Batman and Gotham City and everything, because that's how Gotham's supposed to be. It's
What
not
do you mean
supposed
when
to
it
be.
comes to Batman and what is it not dark and gritty? So you mean everything in the movie?
I'm saying compared to like the death scenes, the death situations that we went by, and shit like that. Things that's something that we really never had like in the Batman.
This is a spoiler review, so you can say whatever you want.
The bodies, the captain's dying, the cops dying, or whatever like that. People dying, they finding bodies, places, or whatever.
Yeah.
Batman discovered that right there is different. I've never seen that. I like that's like on some real life shit. Like damn, this is.
You didn't see The Dark Knight?
Yeah, I'm like,
You
ain't
didn't see
nothing
Batman Begins?
special in here with that.
I mean, we saw a man's face on fire.
So the real Batman.
We saw a man's face on fire.
Yeah, the whole body was.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying I like that. I like that the dark aspect because it could have went another way. It
Do
could
you
have
think
been
Matt Reeves' Batman is more serious than Nolan's?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Four?
I feel like Nolan's
More serious?
It's probably more believable
up
though.
there.
Silence, question boy.
I'm just saying.
Question boy, silence.
It's based off of what-
Silence, question boy.
said.
Question boy.
I'm just saying.
Silence.
I believe that it's up there.
No, I
but it's
think
not-
I think Nolan's was was darker, but I would say Matt Reeves was grittier.
It
Yeah,
was like a
give it more
noir, like a
grit.
noir type of.
with him
thing.
not holding back his punches. And
Let's talk about the
shit
Penguin.
like that.
The Penguin wasn't given much in this movie. He
A
was
waste of space.
side shaft. Go ahead, Cole. Say side shaft.
Well,
to me.
if we're talking. I had
You
some
say
other shit
something.
to
You
say.
just
I had some
say-
other shit to say, but I'll start with Penguin.
Yeah.
Penguin was a waste of space.
That's true.
He did not need to be in this movie in the form of the Penguin.
He didn't.
You could have picked any random mob boss to do what he did. I don't understand.
He was just already established as the Penguin.
Yeah,
And that's
Yeah.
stupid.
There's
It
no
should have been
origin.
Oswald
Who
Cobblepot.
was, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't know about Penguin being under Falcone, my nigga.
Yeah, that's
I
trash.
don't know nothing
That's
about
trash
it.
too.
Penguin is his own guy.
Nah, he was his
Right,
own person.
but-
When he became,
Tony
no,
Falcone,
when he
but
became
I
the
got
penguin.
goons too.
Right, right.
He's
when
a
he became the
Cobblepot,
penguin.
man. He don't do all of
But
that.
I'm willing to
Yeah.
forgive all that. Like, we do different interpretations. Let's do it. But if you're gonna do that and put Penguin in the movie, I'm like, give him a shtick. He had no shtick. Like,
Right. He was a underboss.
yeah, but he was an underboss. But he didn't even the closest he came to doing anything outside of being a regular henchman
Yeah.
was near the end when he was like going against what's his name.
Falcone.
You
Falcone.
snitch. You
I'm
still
like-
snitch.
You're
I'm
right.
like, come on, give him his own
Falcone's
shtick, give
a
him
big
his
fat
own
phony.
plot, give him something where he's doing this and they're doing that, and now this is revealed, and now you see what he was up to because he's the Penguin. You know what I'm saying? He's a character, an established character within the Batman, as the title of the movie says.
Yeah.
So give him something. He had nothing.
He
And I'm
should've-
like,
They
I
should've-
do
they should've
feel
built
as
that
though
up.
this movie's title is misleading. It's not what its title.
It shouldn't be called the Batman.
I'm about to say that too.
My gripe, I think this is a really good description. It is the Joker for Arthur Fleck as it is for Batman here. There's not the Joker in that Joker movie.
Oh, yeah.
That should be called the life of Arthur. It should be called Fleck, Arthur Fleck, because he's not the Joker.
Yeah.
He's not the Joker till that movie ends,
right.
and they call it Joker.
Fact.
This ain't Batman.
Yeah, he's not
They
even
call it
Batman at the end.
He's not even
Yeah.
Batman in the
At the
end.
end.
Exact, and that's why I
Where's
give the
Wayne
Joker
Manor?
the pass.
There's no Wayne Manor.
Because at least
The
I'm like,
Batcave
okay,
is
now
a
I
train
see.
station.
This
Hey,
is how
no,
the
you-
Joker
you
came to
can't-
be.
These mics hear everything you say, bro. You're just talking, and we're Code has the floor, and you just talking over there, bro.
My bad. I apologize.
God, they hear. These are wireless.
It's
These
drip.
this ain't a.
Nah,
Come
you
on,
passionate
nigga.
about the Batman. I know, I understand.
I'm coming to you and shit. Go ahead, Cole. My bad.
But yeah, the whole thing about the Joker, which I give him the pass, because you're right, the Joker's not in that movie. But at least you can say it's a different version of the Joker, sure.
Yeah.
But it leads up to the Joker. So I'm like, okay, even if you don't like it, whatever, it leads up to him becoming the Joker. Trash, whatever, but he becomes the
He
Joker.
becomes the Joker.
But this Batman is like,
He's still not Batman.
he's still not Batman.
He's
He didn't
still
start
learning.
out as Batman.
He's still figuring it out.
Exactly. And what really, wait, don't lose that. Say that shit. Don't lose that shit.
Get ready for a time skip for the sequel.
Oh!
When the sequel comes out, I guarantee you it will be a couple of years, more years went by, so he could be more skilled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe it.
It
I
should
believe
that
take
makes
place
sense.
right after the end of the first one, like Batman Begins and Dark Knight, nigga.
I believe it. They're gonna do a time skip.
Nolan didn't do that.
That's trash.
They're gonna get.
If
they're
that's
gonna-
if they do
Wasn't
that,
it a
that's
couple of
not
months,
good.
though?
I don't know, a couple months, man. He got that Joker card. He was on Joker shit maybe a week.
They're gonna do a time
Get
skip.
the time skip coming, nigga.
But my other issue with the Batman is that throughout the movie, going back to what you guys were talking about earlier, even though he's not Batman yet, the movie starts out with this huge monologue about fear
Yeah.
and
Vengeance.
using it to your advantage.
Tyler.
And I'm like, bro, don't open with that and then let it go. You tell me about the shadows and how you use them and how the bad guys think you're in every shadow.
He has
But
a reputation of Gotham.
yes,
Yes.
he has that rep
He's known
according
as
to
the
that.
guy that will show up when that bat signal's in the sky.
Yep, he can be in the
Criminals are
shadows.
scared.
Yes, he can be anywhere at any time.
Correct. They
But
established
yet-
that in his movie.
But yet, as the movie goes on, no, you are not from the shadows. You are, let's get it, homie. Let's get it.
Let's
I'm like-
get it on.
And the only time
He's walking through doors, my nigga. He's not gonna club doors. Knock,
That's
knock,
what-
knock.
No,
Why you don't do that? He on the rooftop. Why you gonna?
No, bro.
He getting
Hey,
No.
a laser.
hey.
All
No.
right.
I mean, that
I'm
felt
up
more
in
like
here.
Spider-Man, but you know.
Let me tell you
What
something
the fuck was that?
about this Batman?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
needs to enter a nightclub to question Penguin.
Dang, Batman.
This guy-
He gonna catch you in a cut,
Hold on,
isolated.
I know, my nigga. He gonna break through the ceiling.
Oh yeah, or something like that. He gonna
Or
make
he'll be
it.
already inside. Or he'll be already
Yeah,
inside.
that was
Yeah.
different.
You want to act it out
This
for
nigga
him?
said, I need to go and talk to Penguin.
Hold on.
Batman
I got you.
style.
I got you. I got you. Hold on. I got you.
Do that.
Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off.
Oh, we got the twins.
Come here, Crispy. Come here, Crispy. Come here. Come here. Sazzy wants to see the penguin.
Oh yeah, punch him right behind.
Bro, I'm knocking. Imagine this. A club door. Knock, 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 knock. He opens the door. It's Batman.
Batman, like what?
And Batman says,
That ain't Batman.
Do you know who I
Whoa, hey,
Do
your
you know
dad
who I
named
am? I need to
Incognito.
see your boss.
Yeah, do you know who I am?
who I am?
Hey,
Like
bro.
what she
That 3
said.
times, right?
Hey, bro, that ain't right, bro. That ain't right. That ain't right.
You remember Rush Hour?
That ain't right,
Bro, they
bro.
had to get in that club.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock. What is it? Oh, my name is I'm Channel 5. I'm just doing a show on nightclubs local in the area, and I just want to know if I could come in your stuff. Oh, you're an
Yeah.
investigative reporter.
Hey, but money talks, you mean?
Well,
You
yeah.
said Rush
Get
Hour.
the freak out of here.
Yeah, money talks. Hey, but Chris Tucker, it's a goddamn bomb in the club. It's a goddamn bomb in the bar right now. You gotta get out.
Hello? Yeah, this man from Brown College.
That's
Yeah,
that fire.
Last time there's a bomb in the building. Yeah, that's right. There's a goddamn bomb in the building, man.
Yeah, that's.
Right.
That's how Batman rolled up on that door.
He's not
Exactly.
right about
Hey,
that.
bro, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah,
That's-
they shut the door
Yeah,
on him.
bad.
He brought
He
He brought the
brought the
twin
twin.
back,
He brought that
and then he
twin
punched
back.
one
And he was
twin.
still there. What?
He did it 3 times.
Bro. Say that again.
They shut the door in his face. They
Yeah.
came back, and he was still there. He was waiting for them
He
to
should
come
have
back.
been gone.
He should have been gone. He said, all right, I'm going to get there by force.
Exactly.
All right, I'm doing my own way. I try to do it.
Kick the door open.
So long as y'all know why I'm upset because Matt Reeves prefaced the shadows, and he strikes from the shadows. Bullshit.
Yeah. He
And
wouldn't do-
what's,
I get-
what's
I
even
get you.
worse? What's even worse to me? You remember when the movie? I think it was the beginning, when the mayor, I believe at the time, was in his apartment or whatever, and he's watching the news,
Uh-huh.
and you see some eyes behind him. I was sure that was the Batman. I was so sure that was the Batman in the dark.
It was the Riddler.
It was
the
the
Riddler.
Riddler. I
The
was like,
whole time.
You know, what spoiled
Sorry.
that for me was the trailers.
The
So-
tra- I
so
kept
that-
I said
oh,
that.
yeah.
The
Well,
trailer
you know.
showed way too
I'm
much.
like, the Riddler did a Batman thing
Yeah.
in this movie.
Yeah.
What's up, Bat?
How is it that the Riddler kept getting the drop on niggas with this wrench?
He's the Batman.
So all of us, I like the Penguin because he did a good job. Carl did a good job.
Yeah, he did.
He did a good job. I look forward to seeing more Penguin. He just wasn't utilized in this movie a lot.
Still
Yeah.
on the back burner, yeah.
Commissioner Gordon, I thought he did a good job for what he had. I just love Jeffrey Wright on screen.
Jeffrey Wright is great.
He just knows how
He
to
is
work that
amazing.
camera, man.
Yeah.
He's excellent, bro. But he wasn't given too much to do. But he
Yeah.
was doing his thing too.
He was still good.
He was like,
Yeah.
it was really tight when they were in the police station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that-
yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, man, what was some of this? Y'all, give me room. Let me talk to him. Give me a minute. And he was, we gotta get you out of here.
Yeah. That was good.
He was like, how many of these cops do you trust? Shoot, I only trust you. You going to punch me in the face, man.
And then when he seen him, man, you could have pulled that punch.
I did.
Could have pulled that punch back.
Even though that was funny,
Yeah.
great. Batman don't need your help.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
no Batman shit.
He needed his help. He was afraid of the cops. That Batman would have got killed.
How come they didn't take his mask off?
He's
They
here
kept
too.
trying to.
They wanted to, but they
He was like,
didn't.
I want to see it behind his face.
Yeah, but look at
Right
And
when he
Batman
pulled
got
up.
captured in police.
was
He got
running-
detained up in
He was
police.
running-
Batman does a lot of
He
stupid
was
shit.
running from the cops in the police station, bro, for his life.
He got captured. He got caught.
He got
He got
knocked out by a bomb explosion.
Yeah.
He got knocked out by a bomb explosion. They
And
took
knocked
him
him
back
out,
to the
knocked
police
him out.
station.
Oh, that's trash.
He's
Hey,
laying
bro.
across a
And they
table.
grabbed him and they put him in the police station. He got booked.
No,
No, he didn't get booked, but he was surrounded by all these
Hey, my
police.
nigga.
That's,
Hey, bro,
months-
that's a problem.
Hey,
They
that's
don't
months-
sound like
months
Batman traits. The essence of Batman is
This
missing.
is why that it's misleading for the Batman.
Can we
Yeah.
go to the part where the funeral scene where the bomb went
Yes,
off?
Yeah, okay.
And Batman sat up there like an idiot
Oh.
and was looking, the bomb's about to go off. And he just sat there and watched the tick time.
The timer, yeah.
Oh, am I on
Right
time?
to zero.
And he saw that timer hit nothing and got blown up right in his
in his
face.
face.
He put his hands. He put his hands up. He put his hands up like this. X.
Yes, and then it blew up. And he's like, 3, 2, everybody clear out. 1, 0.
Everybody clear out.
Boom! I'm like,
He put his hands up to block the explosion and stuff like that.
yeah.
Push back.
But my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
You would think what?
Yeah, that's bad.
Year 2, right? We talking about year 2?
Yeah.
Right.
Not month 1.
Right.
Yeah, but that's
Year
bad.
2. All right.
That was dumb.
Hey, maybe that was his first
I'm out of here.
Maybe that was his first bomb.
Where's
If it was me or you, we were running. Man.
Hey, bro, where's the grappling out of there? Where's the...
I'm running when I saw the car come in, bro.
I don't know what that was.
That's all I'm saying.
Alfred, he knew
I think
about
that was in the trailer.
No, he was at the yeah. The bomb wasn't, but the car was when it went inside the funeral scene. But
Right.
to answer your question, he was there as Bruce Wayne paying his respects, and then
He
the
went
car
back and got
car
changed as
comes
Batman.
in, guy's in there with the
Armor's
bomb,
OP,
and then he comes out as Batman hours later.
That armor is OP.
He was figuring out the riddles.
That nigga said he ate that explosion point blank.
He was getting the riddles though. Don't
He
get me
ate that
wrong.
shit,
Those
bro.
riddles, he was getting those riddles on point. But the whole time he told him, "Can you get this off?" He told him, "What he say? It's a pressure plate bomb or something like this around
Do you
your
wanna
neck.
keep your
I can't
head?"
get it off or something like that,
Right.
you know." But automatically, I agree with y'all. He should have had a device, because like I said, this is still Bruce Wayne, and even though they're saying that he's not using Wayne technology, that's bullshit. The shit that he had in that train station, that was some technology shit. So automatically, he should have had something on his belt to be able to release it or deactivate it so he could get it away from somewhere.
It's the last
That
thing I'm
part
gonna
is
say, and then
trash.
you go to somebody else. The Riddler started acting, in the end, like Batman foiled his plans. But the last time they had a conversation,
Why are you going to the sheet that's gonna?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm
Why are
sorry.
you
All right.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm out here to
Can we
slaughter the
save that to
movie.
the end?
Okay, my bad. I was slaughtering the movie.
Nigga,
My bad,
you know
my
what
bad.
This nigga did with Tom
Yeah,
James
I'm about to say
before.
that too.
All right. I'll be
I'm
doing
sorry,
that. I'll be
bro,
doing that.
sometimes-
They
I'll be
want
doing
to
that.
know. They
I'll
want
be
to know
doing that
why
shit.
you don't like the movie.
I'll be doing that
and
shit.
you're getting to the most ending.
I'll be doing that shit. I'll be doing that shit. I'm sorry.
I can't go back to Tom James after you do that.
All right, go to somebody else.
fuck?
Go to someone else. I'll say
Young
it.
Tiger, $5. Shout out to Young
I'll
Tiger.
say
But thank you.
Young Tiger, Tiger Claw.
Young Tiger says Matt Reeves confirmed that the Arkham prisoner talking to Riddler was Joker, played by Barry
I was trying to
Kogan.
figure out. I don't know who Barry
Kogan.
Kogan is.
I knew it was Joker. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
obvious.
I think Carl Winslow hit me up with it. Some people think it was someone else.
Hey, bro, I'm still
People kept saying
tripping
they
off
thought it was
at
Two-Face.
that
That's what they kept
Batman,
saying.
he was in a police station, booked, handcuffed and shit.
Stupid.
That's
He
what
was-
He walked through a club.
He wasn't handcuffed.
He was
wasn't handcuffed.
knocked out X-Files. The police took him back to the police station.
Yeah.
He woke up in the police station.
You
around
still
a gang
not
of
listening
cops,
to that
and
part,
the cops
huh?
was talking shit to him. Gordon cleared the room and said, "Get up out of here! For these cops kill you, arrest you." So he ran.
I would have been took that
All
mask
right,
off.
there's that.
They were trying to
All
crash it off bad.
Are we on? All right, Falcone. He was a shoo-in. Threw him in there.
Yes.
He didn't have any roots in the beginning,
Yep.
and then they used him in the end. They utilized him heavily.
Yes.
And the reason why they utilized him heavily is because Riddler, the character in this movie, the main villain, Riddler, was a huge disappointment to me.
Me too.
Riddler in this movie is trash.
I knew he was gonna
Paul
be trash.
Dano as that trash character was great. Paul Dano delivered. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand.
I hear you.
There's a character that's trash,
And then there's
but
the actor- the actor's
play
portrayal.
That
it's the
trash
script,
character
and you
well.
play the
The way
script.
he
That's
did
what
it.
He
play
do
the
his
script.
job.
You
Paul
play the
Dano did a
script.
great
You play the
job
script.
as
I
a
give you
trash
that.
Riddler.
As
Yeah,
Edward
yeah.
Norton.
Star player on the trash
Exactly.
team. Star player on the trash team. Gotcha.
Sure. That Riddler's costume design was often lacking.
Man, he like a sex worker. Yeah,
It was bad.
It was bad.
But I thought, oh, it's because you're gonna be the sinister, smart genius. He's not genius. He's not really all that smart.
Nope.
He's a regular terrorist.
Yep.
He is the Boston bomber.
Yeah.
He is a weirdo who went and discovered how to make a bomb
On the
and
internet.
just left a couple riddles. And my nigga,
Got a
these
few
riddles
followers,
are
yeah.
absolute ridiculous. My
Yep.
nigga.
I agree.
Now,
What was the main one?
when you say ridiculous, like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, easy or hard?
Examples.
Impossible. and I don't mean that in a flattering way. I mean it in a cheesy, goofy way. Like, this is a riddle? No, this is trash. Go back to your writing room and make this better. The riddles about I'm blind and this and this. What is it? When you justice. It's justice. That was the best riddle of the movie.
On the trailer.
That was the best one
That
to
was
you?
the trailer.
Yeah, that one or the.
He lies still.
Lie still. Yeah,
He lies still.
yeah. That's it.
Sure. Those riddles are all trash.
The main riddle, the main one that they're trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out one
Which one?
main issue here. who is the snitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who is the falcon?
La bata rata
Who's the
ratatata.
rat that flies?
Who is
Rat that flies.
ratatata?
Yep, the rat.
Who is the rat that flies? Nigga, Falcon! Falcon! And I'll be outside. Nigga was in the middle of what?
Yeah, that one killed me. That
Nigga,
killed me.
Nigga.
Bring the rat to the light.
You made this whole shit up. All the other shit that made sense.
Get him outside.
Because you knew that nigga was gonna come out in that fashion at that moment, right there. He was gonna figure out in that moment it was Falcon. He's out front. I shoot him. Bruce Wayne's like, all you gotta do is look up and you'll see me. Let me look.
He's been here all the time.
See for Catwoman,
There he
I told
is.
you.
Nigga.
See for Catwoman, I told you.
There's no Catwoman.
Insulting to the intelligence.
terrible.
This is supposed to be the Riddler. This shit is trash and messy, my nigga. And Batman is an idiot. That nigga, that
is.
weirdo Riddler was juking and tricking, and so I thought you were smarter than that. And then when you think that was the ultimate plan, it wasn't. Because secretly, I've been part of a message board of terrorists learning on YouTube
How to make
and
bombs.
how to make bombs. And I have placed bombs in random locations all around the city
7 locations.
to
7
just
locations.
go off and flood the whole city and kill everybody.
I got you, Jody.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's
On
the
YouTube,
use of the
he
internet.
said that. I've been on you.
Hi guys, it's me.
Yeah.
It's been a long road. I want to say thank you to
That's crazy. That's
the 500 of you in here. It's
500
much appreciated. 500 followers, and it might be a while before we ever talk to each other again, but I know we're gonna be close anyway.
That's Joker vibes.
And
Oh, man.
I'll see you around.
Thanks for the. You forgot the bomb shit.
Somebody-
Thanks for the bomb
Bro,
idea.
That's Joker vibes right
Thanks
there.
for the bobs.
That was
Thumbs
what
up my video.
Matt Reeves, you amazing writer, Matt Reeves. You're realistic, sinister. 7. This is disrespect to 7. Those were actually good
Exactly.
mysteries. This is mediocre child's play here.
Yeah.
So much to the point where
agree.
I spit on this. This is garbage.
And I still, his motivation eludes me. Because he was
'Cause
an
he's a
orphan.
weirdo?
He was an
Oh, 'cause he's
orphan.
an orphan.
Yeah.
That's it. That was his motivation. I was like, what?
No, his motivation was he was insulted because Bruce was being called an orphan.
You don't call Bruce an
Oh,
orphan.
yeah, tight.
You don't know what it's like to live as a real orphan. You're rich. What do you know?
You live on the top. You live on your tower.
You're mad because Bruce Wayne is an orphan and gets limelight and is rich. You're mad because rich motherfuckers. He's rich,
And the renewal plan was no longer going to be in effect.
bro.
But I do like how he referenced him and being like his persona is Bruce Wayne while he is actually.
That's what
Did
I
he
was
really?
saying.
Yeah, that was cool,
Yeah,
sure.
Batman's the real him, and the mask is Bruce Wayne. That's what I was saying.
Joker did that, though. Joker did that in the Nolan
But
shit.
it made it look like.
Sure.
Don't be like one of them. You're not one of them.
Yeah, you're
That's-
not.
it's already been
And
done.
Batman Begins. Nolan did all of it.
Yeah.
Matt Reeves is just riding the coattails of Nolan.
There was also a shooter in a window.
Worse.
But it made it look like that he knew.
Yeah, there was a shooter. Bro, I can't believe that shit, bro. Like, Catwoman was good. I liked her.
No,
Here's a
Selena
lie.
Kyle. Let's stop this. Let us stop
It didn't
this.
address it
Selena
as,
Kyle.
yeah, when in
Selena, yeah.
Selena Kyle. Selena Kyle.
It never
was
said
good.
Catwoman.
That wasn't Catwoman. That wasn't Batman. Was that Penguin?
No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah, they
It
called
was
him
Catwoman.
Penguin.
Wait,
They called him Penguin. They called him
They never called him
Penguin.
Oswald. They never
Even
called him
though
Oswald. They
they
called him
didn't
Penguin.
call him Batman, Riddler addressed him as Batman on all them goddamn notes.
Right.
Every last note
Right.
addressed to the Batman. So
Right.
I'm just saying.
Only 2 people called him Batman. Only 2. Himself
saying.
and Alfred.
And Riddler.
Yeah, I liked her.
3.
You guys like?
Yeah,
She was
I
fine.
liked
She was
her.
she was
She was
she
cool.
I
was
liked
fine.
her,
Cool.
but
She's cool.
that whole
Look
Selena
at
Kyle stick, nah. I didn't like that.
Selena Kyle
I didn't like
stick?
that. I didn't like that.
Let's talk about that quote, that woke bullshit SJW quote.
Hey, but what was said? What was said?
Yeah, what was said?
Oh, wait. Is that a question?
Yeah, that's a question. What was
So she
said?
was like, she was pleading to Bruce. It's already bad enough that I'm working there in that club with all those white privileged men
Oh, yeah.
over there living their lives in the.
Nah, that went right.
Hey, you taking their money though. What the? Yeah, and they're sexualizing me, and
stuck
they're
out.
yeah,
It stuck out like
yeah,
a sore thumb.
yeah.
He wrote that trash in there, and I was like, what
Like the
fuck
birds of
are
prey
you
and
talking
shit.
about?
Yeah, like birds of prey.
So I was like,
yeah.
that's
No.
fine. But it's
Don't
not.
put that
It's
on
not
there.
an SJW film.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
It was
just
only
had
that one thing. I
that
got you.
one
I
line.
It
got
was
you.
an oddball
It
comment.
just had that one line. I'm like, what the frick? And that was it.
Squeeze it in there.
Squeeze that in there. You know what I'm saying? It's 2022. What we going? Every movie's gonna have it in there. That's what it is.
They didn't
everybody
have-
was cool
they didn't-
on-
they
on
didn't
Selena
have to,
Kyle. All right, what
I
about
think
Alfred?
Waste of space.
No point in
Andy
even being
Serkis.
in here, bro. I hated the fact because the simple fact Matt Reeves said that this is going to be a different take on Alfred. So I'm thinking we're going to get an Alfred now who's been trained, you know, MI6, you know, MI5 or MI6, whatever. He's doing this thing. Not an Alfred walking with a goddamn cane, bro. Sitting there talking about, what's going on? Let me see this right here.
Alfred also got blown up and survived.
Yeah, that's trash.
So that bomb was weak.
With no
That
suit.
was his first bomb then.
With no suit.
That was his first
Bro.
YouTube video.
He took that shit to the face, nigga.
He tossed it.
First of all, he didn't answer the phone. And
Bro.
he didn't answer
a
the
little
phone.
bomb.
The phone is ringing, calling Alfred. Where's Alfred? Oh, that's too late. This fool pick up the phone. He didn't even pick up the phone.
Right.
Shit is just ringing. That shit is dumb to me. And like I said, I'm thinking we're gonna see a grounded Alfred, who is the teaching Bruce how to do shit. You know,
Right.
still because this
Didn't
is
get that.
supposed to be year 2.
Didn't get that.
The ringing phone wasn't for Alfred, brother.
The only thing that he did that was
Yeah, you calling him, remember?
No, it's for
maybe something different from Alfred was him helping with the cipher. But other than that,
Yeah, that
that's
was
all
it.
he
that's
did.
that's about it. You've never really seen him truly engage in Batman's work. It's more of he knows what's going on and he's letting him know you got a schedule for this, but you're gonna go take care. Oh, I'm just letting you know this is where you're supposed to be at right now. You got to go make your engagements and show yourself in public and stuff like that. The cipher thing was okay, but then it's
Came
still
up short on the
but then
cipher,
it was
too.
still it was still Trump because he was
No,
like
he
let's do
figured out the riddle, remember?
Bruce Wayne / Batman's like let's do a reverse cipher.
Yeah, I got this.
I got a question.
Sure.
Did Matt Reeves mention Alfred to be like the Alfred that you was waiting for?
The different ingredient, like, you know, like a different ground Alfred? Yes, that's what he said. Alfred's gonna be, all these characters are gonna be different. And we ain't get none of that. That's what he said.
They was for sure different.
They was,
Yeah, that's my question.
Joe the Film Guy says, when Bruce said to Alfred, I thought I conquered my fear, shows that he suppresses his emotion to fully embrace being Batman. That Alfred keeps him human.
Okay.
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 But Alfred is useless in this movie.
Yeah, he's very
much
useless.
so.
there's no point.
It's
It's,
a waste of character, waste of a cast, waste of a talent. That
He
is
didn't
Andy
do
Serkis.
anything.
And his chemistry with him is bad.
Very
They have
Disrespectful.
really bad
God.
chemistry.
he was disrespectful to him.
Man.
You're not my
Yeah,
father.
bro, and then,
Yeah.
You're not my dad.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It really
You know my
did.
dad
Yes,
he didn't do
yes,
it like that.
He did.
Because it's
He
already
did.
bad at
He
he's,
did. He did.
He's, who you call it?
Batman?
No.
Bruce Wayne?
He was like,
The
"You're not my
actor.
dad," and he was also letting him know, "Hey, dog, you got to go out there and look good for this funeral. You ain't got no cufflinks, dog. You're a freaking Wayne. You ain't got no cufflinks. Here, take mine." He talks trash about his cufflinks and has to go. They were a
father
gift from your father.
Okay.
He's like, "Oh, I'll put the cufflinks on.
Change.
I'm out."
God, no chemistry.
What's up with your boy though?
There
His
was
shirt
a
off
scene
scene.
where he was trying to push a table.
There it is. Yeah.
Guys, there was a scene where he was pushing a table out of the way, and he was struggling to push it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only was he struggling to push it, he looked like a
He looked like
Dope
the Joker.
scene.
He
Batman
looked
don't
like
work
the
out.
he
Joker.
looked like the Joker in the Joker, Arthur Fleck.
Batman don't work
That
out.
body was twisted.
Batman don't work out.
You look like how I look in Hulk pants.
Batman don't work out.
And
He
I'm
looked
looking at
like-
I'm like, that's not Batman I'm looking at. I'm not looking at a Batman right now. Man.
Batman don't work
Harry
out.
Potter took off his shirt. That's why I used to.
Or even a Bruce Wayne.
Bro, I don't know if y'all remember that scene where it showed him from the back,
I saw it.
pushing that table
I
and
saw it.
those bones.
And from
Skinny
up top
ass
too.
arm.
Yeah.
That one arm was so skinny. The back was high and that arm was skinny.
I'm like, nigga, he's supposed to be beating criminal, man.
Yeah, that.
Like,
You
what
know,
is this
you know.
shit?
Every time you made fun of him with the weightlifting and all that, I was like, forget about all that, kids. The
No.
movie ain't out. But then when you, bro, you can't be looking like this on screen, bro. Cause you're Batman. You take hits. You take shotgun
I'm
blasts.
sorry,
can't
bro.
He was. If you haven't seen it,
Dougie Fresh said I was laughing.
he was looking.
I was laughing
He was
too.
looking like a Twilight vampire.
He was.
Mhm.
And they
He
tried
was what he
hard.
was, though.
Gadget is capping. Y'all wanted this to be anime Batman. I would have settled for Christian Bale. I would have took George Clooney.
First
I would've
off,
took,
There is
I
no
would've
anime
took Michael
Batman.
Keaton.
Oh,
I
okay,
took
I thought
somebody
you were gonna say
besides
the other
There
guy.
is no anime Batman.
This is the most frail Batman ever to don the cape.
He
And I'm
is.
including Adam West.
And Adam West was
is.
fat. He was a fat
Oh,
dude.
Adam West, pure Adam, baby.
Praise Scott.
Oh,
Adam
Jody.
West my best.
And when he put them shades on, he looked like an addict,
You know
bro.
what Robert said though? He was trying to, took his vision, how he wanted to do Batman towards kind of like an Adam West, because Adam West was his first, and then Michael Keaton. That's another reason what made it. Matt Reeves messed this up though, bro. It could have been a lot better.
He showed
than
us
this.
the article and he said he doesn't need to work out for the role. Pretty
Matt
much.
Reeves messed this up though.
Batman doesn't have to.
I mean,
be
the thing
that way.
is, there was like,
Could be Virgo.
it's
It might be
so
Virgo.
many things that
Yeah,
could have
someone's
been.
at the door.
It could have been so many things that they could have.
Feel like a motherfucker.
Watch out.
Let me get my armor.
It could have been so
Back
many
up.
things Matt Reeves could have did with this
Give
Hold
movie,
on,
that
give me a
on.
second.
and it just didn't hit.
Yo, what up? All right, for sure.
It didn't hit like it's supposed to. I mean, because like I said, him making a movie like saying that he's gonna do it differently than Christopher Nolan and do it better stuff than Zack Snyder. To make a Batman movie and you threw away the shit that you were gonna do with Ben Affleck. To make a Batman movie, and especially you put on the Long Halloween, he has no idea from it. Like it could have been so many ways that he could have did this.
Oh, shoot, Virgo in the house.
Oh, he
What's
fit
up
it.
with it, dog?
He fit
Welcome.
it. Yeah, we
The
were
potential
finished,
anime champion.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, that's right. Virgo in the motherfucking building, bro.
Drinking
I don't get Virgo in the
Canadian dry.
I got
He could actually
I got the
fit
other
right
chair.
here.
Oh, no, we can't, but we got a chair.
Yeah, I
It's
got
out
one.
there. No,
I
no,
got
no,
the
don't worry
chair.
about that
Oh, you got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jagon says,
Yep.
Pat did 5
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move yours.
sit-ups and said, deuces. Bro, yeah, so the physical conditioning and Bruce I didn't really like too much. Alfred was an issue for me. I loved Gordon. Penguin was cool. Falcone. The Riddler was a huge disappointment. And that whole third act. So let me talk about that third act. So once we find out that so Gotham is flooding, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that the whole city is underwater.
Right.
Mhm.
I didn't see but yet it feels like it was just contained to one building. Feel me on this. It's a whole city that's flooding. It's like the levees breaking.
Yeah.
In 2005.
Yeah.
In New Orleans. And here we are, and we see that it's only really showing us Matt Reeves is only showing us the perspective of this arena.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people dying all over the city right now
Yeah,
Yeah.
you seen it flood, yeah.
because it's all flooding.
Yeah.
But we're only getting the scope of this one building,
At
That's where all
Gotham
the
Square
important people
Garden.
Gotham Square, and I'm like, okay, so Batman's doing this thing, and it comes to a point where this, and so many times in this movie, this score is just too good for this movie. Because that score is
The Batman score.
and it's hyping the scenes up. And what Batman is doing on camera
Ain't as epic.
is not as epic as the
Yep.
tension
Of the
and the
music.
score
Yeah,
of this
yeah,
movie.
Yeah,
Yep.
It is
That's bad.
anticlimactic.
That's bad.
I
What
agree.
I'm watching is weaker than what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Agreed.
facts.
And I can't help but notice it, and Matt Reeves keeps doing it. And
He
then
does.
I'm seeing that, here's the big moment. He runs, jumps the thing, he grabs the cord. And mind you, when he jumps to grab the cord, it's all. And then he takes the batarang, and cuts, and then in slow motion falls, and he shocks himself, and then he falls into the water, splash. I'm like, oh, is he dead? A couple seconds later,
I thought he was dead too.
I'm like, nigga, what the?
For real,
Score
he
gone.
cut the electrical shit.
Anticlimactic. Oh, you seen the movie?
Yeah.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
Anticlimactic as ever.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, now he's saving the people. Now
Yeah.
he's like, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Follow me. I got the only
And I'm
light.
scratching my head like, what I just watched? Did I miss something?
I
Did
missed
something
some
go
shit.
across the screen? Did someone fly by real quick
I missed some shit.
that I missed? I'm like, what's going on?
I was
and
right there
him,
with
yeah,
you.
like say reaching his hand out and then got the
Yeah.
flare and then
He got the only
moving
light.
in
Yeah.
water, like,
He has the only light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow the way.
Follow me.
Now that was beautifully and artistic.
Yeah,
Top down
but-
view of them
Yeah.
following, that was
Red.
great. But bro, this whole shit didn't hit.
It didn't.
It didn't hit for me at all. Mind you, we're only doing this whole shit in this water because the Riddler had another plan that was never talked about him learning to be a terrorist and blowing up Gotham.
Yeah.
Blowing up the levees to flood Gotham.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Riddler acting like he lost when he clearly won because that nigga killed probably tens of thousands of people by drowning them.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
So, I'm just gonna use the penis because the penis is here.
Oh no.
Wait.
I was gonna announce
No?
that.
Okay, we're gonna hide the penis.
Yeah, well,
All right, it's all good. No, there's no penis. There's no penis. We're gonna use the dollar.
You wanted to
All right.
touch it.
Yeah, I had to. So, at the beginning, the first riddle that he actually gives Batman with the mayor and taped up and it got the carpet thing.
Right.
There was nothing, even at the end of it, if I felt like, oh wow, that actually makes sense, that really said, oh, this was a part of a bigger riddle that still
Yes.
needed to be used.
Yes. This is my problem with the riddles.
It didn't work and blend that way. And I can understand every so often, like if a cop comes in and he goes, oh, this kind of tool. And then he gives you that advice because of that information, which he did. But it didn't really feel organic enough. For the Riddler to go back and say, oh, you haven't figured it out, you're not as smart.
Right.
That to me was not even that's not even the Riddler because the Riddler thinks he's smarter in the first place.
Facts.
He doesn't consider Batman an equal.
It's supposed to be Sherlock Holmes.
What did
Once
you
you're
do?
done watching it and then
It-
it's all
it
revealed,
just-
you're
it
like,
just-
oh,
it just
that's
wasn't
what's
good.
happening?
And
The
then to,
reveal was
it was
terrible.
It was terrible. I thought you guys can hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I thought the Riddler, I thought it was gonna be bigger than what I expected. I was like, what the freak? I felt like he just wanted to get caught the whole time. I'm serious. That's how I felt. Like, cause you kept helping the man out. I didn't like that. I was like, dude, Batman is smart enough to figure this out on his own.
But he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Is Batman a detective in this movie?
Not to
So,
me.
I think he is.
yeah,
like he
I
is.
put him on the level of Gordon. He's not a good detective.
He not a detective.
Gordon.
What makes
That
Batman
sucks.
a good detective in this movie? Did he solve the riddles?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, some of them on his own.
He didn't solve. He
Nigga,
answered
what?
Yeah, he answered the questions, but he didn't solve
he
shit.
solved the
okay,
first
okay.
one.
Big,
He
did
solved
the big
the
mystery?
overall.
No.
The
No.
flying rat.
No.
No, because he thought it was Penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
Penguin
y'all know
had
the
to.
difference between El and La Sable Espanol.
That was funny.
Batman, you
That was
know,
funny.
Yeah.
you translated
What
wrong.
I'm saying,
That was
bro.
funny.
You the genius, my nigga.
Nah.
You should know a couple languages
know
right
shit.
You
now.
went to a whole
What you
lot.
messing with me for? I ain't even do
He
nothing.
don't know shit. He didn't know shit.
He said, why y'all
He
messing
been
with me?
stumbling the whole
I gotta
way.
throw a positive. I like that he's keeping this. I'm sorry because I don't want to look. I can bashing it.
I'm bashing this shit.
Oh well, I haven't spoken
I
yet. I'll be
like
honest.
that he has this diary where he's learning. I have to be more. I have to be better. I
Yeah.
have to learn that
How
things
you-
are gonna get
yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
And I'm day by day. This. I like that Rorschach's journal monologue shit.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. Just put that out there real quick.
Okay.
C-Mo. Shout out to my nigga C-Mo, bro.
Thank you.
That's that Canadian 13. He says
C-Mo.
exactly, Jody. My gripe with the third act is that Riddler's plan on paper was more than was showed to intimidate. I didn't feel Gotham was in danger at all.
They wasn't.
And that water drama scene, LOL.
That's what I said.
Exactly.
People are dying in that
Too
scene.
intimate.
Matt Reeves didn't show it though.
They showed the city was flooded after.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the whole
Oh,
city
yeah.
was flooded.
Yeah.
They kind of showed you whenever
Because
water went into
the arena's like in the middle of the
Hey,
city.
Hey, hey, but Batman felt it? He felt?
Yes, he failed.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands.
Them bombs.
Big time.
Them bombs went off.
Hey,
Big
your
time.
experience, bro. Hey, your deaths, you know,
He
that shit
He
way.
saved the mayor.
What about that
But it ain't
game
Batman,
reference?
though. He makes shit
He
happen.
didn't even do it.
Yeah, but
You let the
that-
man get shot, all
No,
that.
the commissioner did.
Somebody missed the shot.
The mayor was
Hit the
stupid,
killing.
though. The mayor was stupid.
But going back to that, the music part that you said was too hype for the, bro. Is it just me, or was it the when after he flipped over the penguin, and he was
Oh,
walking
yeah.
up to the car, and he was like, and they was playing that music,
Oh, and
and then I'm like, stop music, stop, stop, what? Don't do that. That kills it for me. You were supposed
that was a nice
let
scene.
the feet stop, and then. Nah, don't, bro, cut the music.
That music did not compliment this. Man,
Cut the music,
Matt
bro.
Reeves doing a whole lot of trailer flair here. Because that car chase seemed like it was epic in the trailer, but in the
Oh,
movie,
it was
wasn't shit.
so mediocre.
Well, that car chase was trash.
It wasn't.
That shit was way-
it was-
I fell asleep.
Wait,
It
why'd you think?
Oh!
I don't like. I guess.
No.
What?
Oh, it's my nigga Darius in the building with the honey.
Hey.
Shout out to my dog Darius Harvey. Let's go. Shout out to Ford for calling that out. That's what's up, Darius. Thanks for that bloody one.
I'm a detective.
Member of the $500 club. Member of the $1,000
You
club.
can be Batman.
John Bart said Pattinson didn't look too flattering in this film. Check out Robert Pattinson Workout Beach. he looked in decent shape there. I seen that shit, bro.
On the beach.
Bro, something's wrong here.
Bruh, that Bruce
Thank you,
Wayne,
bro.
he was
There he
same
is.
as Bruce Wayne
I
in and
got
out
it,
the
bro.
suit, bruh. I was disappointed. He felt like the same person. He didn't switch up at all. Let's go.
Darius Harvey just threw a bloody YouTube super chat at me, man. $70 donation. YouTube took $30 for that shit.
Hey,
Thank you, Darius. You my nigga, bro.
Vengeance.
That's tight. Hey.
Vengeance.
And what Virgo just said,
Vengeance.
that
I said he was the
Bruce Wayne
same.
and Batman was the same person.
They were the same person the whole entire time.
Yep.
And
I
what did
felt
say
nothing
before
different.
the movie was
I
gonna be
thought-
out? Before the movie was
I
out.
thought he was gonna change his characteristics after he had that conversation with Alfred when he was in the hospital. I was like, okay, we might see some character development here. Nah, nothing. He was the same nigga.
I agree with that. I like that Robert Pattinson was not talking as Batman. When he wasn't
that was
talking and
cool.
just staring and looking, that's when he was at his best.
That was cool.
And it's not good because you're the.
It was boring.
You don't talk, my nigga.
Oh shit.
Like that. She was that. I'm like.
He's
At
like a
at its
Batman
core,
type.
this film had some suspenseful moments, and it you're going from scene to scene. Matt Reeves does a good job of just letting it play out. Like I like Tarantino does that. He has these long, drawn out scenes, but the difference here is that he's doing long, drawn out scenes, and he's relying on that score, and he's relying on just Batman being in the shot in order to be enough for us to come.
Yeah, no finish.
And it's enough for a lot of fanboys to come.
Yeah.
Just Batman standing there looking around
Yeah.
with the score playing.
Right. Not enough. No finish.
And people are just like, I get it, but the difference, Tarantino does that too. But Tarantino does it with a whole lot of fire dialogue.
Yeah.
Like,
And it
I'm
means
not.
something. It lends to the characters
Huh? What'd you say?
when Tarantino does it.
Oh, okay.
There's-
Oh.
The best thing about this movie is the score.
Score is fire. Score is
And then the
A1
direction.
fire.
Score, direction, the writing fails
Direction was good.
because, like, you're juggling too many characters. And Matt Reeves
And they're
can't
not
do it.
interesting. Yeah, and
None
they're
of
not
them are
interesting
fleshed out.
characters. Yeah, yep.
Like, none of them are fleshed out.
Yep.
Penguin, Falcone, Selena Kyle, Alfred. My God, sorry, guy.
Yeah,
Even
Penguin.
Bruce.
Yeah,
like that
Penguin.
Jody reference.
Penguin was hilarious, but I didn't see why he was there.
Facts.
I was like, what the heck? Like, we could have just focused on Falcone. You didn't need a Penguin.
And then you have this forced moment with Selena Kyle and this best friend that got killed.
Yep.
Why is that such a big thing in this movie? Why is the death of this random whore? That's what I would assume. They want to put some woman justice in here. I don't.
That narrative was not there because they already threw in a narrative that she was Falcone's daughter. That's all we needed. We didn't need the
Right.
best friend. That shit was weird, bro.
Why did you kill my friend? Let's find out the best friend. Let's go to the apartment with the passport. He stopped the pass. Why am I following?
Because
that
Uno
whole
reverse-
shit should have been edited out of the movie.
Because Uno reverse, I'm really here to kill my father. That's it. That's why.
Nah, they could have kind of snuck that in through the get go.
reverse.
She was never there to kill her.
She said the money. She
Who
said
don't
he
reverse?
owes me. He owes me. She said you're here to take the money, stealing
She
money. She
cared about
said
her
he
friend.
owes
This is
me.
why I said
This
she
is my
could've been
money. He
replaced
owes
with
me.
Any one of the other bitches from the club that was friends with another chick and she know how to fight.
I feel like you should have deleted the whole friend part of this movie and saved yourself 15, 20 minutes.
If you delete the friend, and I'm only going by his writing, I could see him sitting writing that. If I delete that part, I have to explain what she's doing there. And what she's doing there is a reveal. And I have to reveal it early on. She's there for Falcone. No, I can't reveal it. Let's do something else.
You just right around that shit.
He did. He put the friend.
Yeah, she's tough.
Get back to
The whole end reveal was trash for me.
That third plot, that third act, and that fifth.
I mean, just based off of all of the movie and animated shows I've seen about Batman, I had never seen anything or heard anything that stated, you know what, Falcone did a favor for your father, and the favor for your father is the reason why we're in this situation we're in right now.
Thank you for touching on that.
Yeah, good shit.
It killed
I heard that
me.
before.
We all know why he becomes Batman and why the city becomes what it is because of what the Waynes did and what his father did. And then in this movie, you just took all of that and pissed and took a dump all over it. Like, no, 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 no. This city's still not good. It's still nothing but a facade. And that's what the Riddler is hanging on to? Oh my God.
Because of the renewal project.
Matt Reeves took a
That
little
shit
bit
was
of
No,
stupid
I
as
could have
shit.
lived. I could have lived with them using some sort of Wayne Foundation as a way of sneaking negative things in. But the whole thing, as far as no, your father wasn't really as good as he, was meant to be. Just killed it all for me. It was just tough for me to swallow that, and I did not like it or appreciate it.
Matt Reeves.
I also didn't like the fact that Batman sounded like he was wearing cowboy chaps every time he walked around. And the clinking, and the clinking, and the clinking.
He took some of this from the video game shit too, and I noticed that like Matt Reeves took a little.
Which
bit
one?
from
Is it the Telltale?
The Telltale.
Same shit.
The Telltale.
What's up with that martial arts?
And
though?
that's where
That shit
that's
not
where the mafia type shit.
Martial arts.
He did
Yeah,
that,
what's up with that
he
martial
added
arts
that
stuff?
Children of Arkham shit from that Telltale game I was just playing the other week.
Oh damn! You ain't shit.
He took that shit that was in
The mafia shit.
Long Halloween comic book, and he took that shit that was in
Okay,
the
I was
video game
right.
part
Long Halloween.
as far
I
as
was like, yeah.
the parent, his parent being crooked.
Yeah. That's from the Telltale bullshit too.
I'm like,
yeah.
bruh.
Yeah. So,
This nigga Jody.
That motherfucker was looking for another source.
did
And it was like,
anybody,
okay, I'm
am I
using
the
these.
only one though? Because I had an
Yes.
issue with this too. That that when this fool was talking to Selena, because we was talking at the car scene, which I got off when this fool was sitting there talking to her about the money, they came out
The money?
and they started shooting at him, talking about vengeance. He got shot on the ground. He was on the ground for a minute. How the hell he get to that car that quick?
He just
got
popped up
and
out of
ran.
nowhere.
When?
Because he's vengeance. Batman doesn't get shot. He's vengeance. Vengeance can do whatever he
That's
wants.
some little shit.
He was on the ground like this for a minute. Even Commissioner Gordon was like,
The problem is he's not really that. He's not Batman to me.
No, he's not.
He's not Batman to me. You dropped the napkin in here. And this is Gotham. You could swap this out and not call it Batman. It's a detective with a costume. as
Could have called
Batman.
this Punisher for all I care.
It's a dude that has a Batman costume on, who works for the GCPD, who is solving a crime, nigga.
He's
There's
not
no
doing a good
difference.
job at it.
There's no difference between Batman and Commissioner Gordon in this movie, outside that Batman could fight with gadgets.
Best thing throughout this movie for me, besides the score, is him doing his Minority Report stuff. Rewinding and
That was tight.
that was it. Him actually going to the places and where the riddles and stuff were didn't really
That
captivate me.
forced rando Joker reveal was dumb. Hashtag Team Sus. Oh, the cameo. Let's talk about the cameo.
Cameo.
Okay.
Joker in the prison.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro, I was looking through that shit. I said, that hairdo, that shit look weird, bruh. But hey, I ain't gonna judge no more Jokers, bro. I don't care how weird it look, my nigga. I'm gonna give Joker
Bro,
a
they
shot.
just leave. I'm sorry. I'm done with Joker, though. I'm sorry, dog. It's
That's all they
just
got to lean on.
that's it. Man, we could add a Killer Croc up in here. We could add. There's a bunch of villains.
No Killer Croc in this realistic type of Batman movie.
I'll take a Clay
That's all that
anytime.
Batman has,
No meta
but to
characters.
lean on are those.
What?
Well,
It's Joker, that's it.
All right, well, all right.
Well, he could've been a lot of
No, I thought that was
characters
Harvey
they could've
Two-Face.
used.
Wait.
They could've lied on.
I thought that was Harvey Two-Face. Sorry. I said toothpaste. Sorry.
Harvey Dent, I got you.
Oh, freak. I was tripping then.
I don't know why people think that was Harvey and shit. He even said joke. You know, everything's a joke.
He said everybody about clowns and some shit like that.
He mentioned a joke. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. But is anything else that we're gripes that we have? There's I know stuff will come to me.
There's lots of nitpicks.
I'll say-
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want
Yeah,
to.
no, I'm not trying to do
Yeah.
that.
I just feel like the breakdown of why this movie for me wasn't great is because I'm watching a movie that he's not really doing Batman stuff. As far as
Yeah.
gadgets are concerned, they were lacking.
Yeah.
Then you could say it's year 2. He needs more time. I didn't really see him doing any engineering or none of that.
He
either,
didn't
bro.
know Batman shit.
No
bruh.
fixing.
Where's the Batman shit at?
Yeah,
No,
all those things
I was like, okay, when he was in that damn elevator, I was like, when he jumped down, I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that weak shit. Like, that shit was whack.
Yeah.
That shit was whack, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Did
That
he-
walk, that shit was irritating. I mean, it was like kind of tight, but at the same time, I'm just like, I got tired of it. You showed it once or twice, and you kept doing it. I was like, bro, I'm done, bro.
Did he break character?
No.
No. Let me get there. I think they were on top inside of the arena, and Selena kisses him, right?
Right. I remember that.
I remember a kiss.
Like he's laying down and she leans over to kiss him or something like that, if I recall. Did he not have a smile on his face?
I didn't remember.
I don't know.
I swear, I felt like I saw a
smile.
smile on his face
Is
when she
that-
gave him that kiss.
Is that whenever he Bane, like the Bane reference when he juiced up?
I'm not sure, but I felt like
juiced up? Hey,
I
Batman
don't-
juiced up?
I
Yeah.
think
What?
that
And he,
I didn't get that as a Bane reference.
What, he taking
Not that
drugs?
as a Bane reference. I'm sorry.
Performance now?
Oh, you thought that was? Oh my gosh. Oh, you mean the
I
adrenaline?
just found out that happened
it
in
was
the
just
comics.
adrenaline. I didn't see that as a
I
Bane
was
reference.
I was
I
upset
found
with
out
that
yesterday it
too.
did happen in the comics.
I liked the Catwoman, the Cindy Call part where they had to split ways,
Mm-hmm.
and she told him, "This is gonna get worse for you.
Yeah.
More crime, power crab. Now that Falcone's dead, everybody's gonna be grabbing for the kingship slot. This is gonna be tough. So just come and run away with me or whatever." Okay. And they did the motorcycle split, and then you look through the rear view, seeing her drive away. I'm gonna stay with Gotham. That shit was in the video game Telltale. Telltale video game.
I don't know, y'all played it.
It
I
wasn't.
remember
Also
the
seen
video
it in
game.
Fast and the Furious.
It wasn't much, but I did like.
I remember that being in a
um,
video game though because he was a little bit more established in
Well, he was
his
playing.
technology and stuff like that. played
I
it
like
too.
seeing her do her parkour stuff out of her
I
apartment.
ain't gonna lie, I couldn't
as
tell.
well as
Yeah,
her
that was
using the
nice.
whip. The whip for a moment, her little whip action. I thought that was kind of cool. It wasn't enough
That's
for
what-
me, but I was like,
Thank
that
you
was
for
that was
mentioning
nice.
those things. I
That
hate
was
that
those
too.
those were nice. You hated
I
it.
hate no. I hate that the stuff that are Batman, Catwoman,
Yeah.
whatever, are used, but they're only used once. Like I
Yeah.
checked it. Now leave me alone, fans.
Mhm.
She did the whip only one time to sweep that gun. That was it.
Yeah.
He did the grapple one time, and that was it. He took that battle action and cut it. That was it. He keep they
Maybe he
do
did the grapple a couple times.
Twice.
when
At the
When
end?
you remember when he fought when he had those dudes?
that don't count.
He rapped. That was it. That was.
I don't
grapple.
count that shit.
You count when he was running from the cops?
Yeah, that's it. He did the grapple. That's a
He
bad
did he do
grapple.
it more than that?
When did he do it after that?
Only 2 times. Only 2 times he ever
With those
grappled
two
that
guys
guy.
when he shot the thing
And he
leaned
grabbed
up?
and he
Don't
went
count.
and
That
wrapped
don't
around.
shit don't count. That ain't no back grapple.
Don't count.
That
Oh,
don't
no,
count.
he only did it once.
What else did he
only
do?
did it once.
He
Only
was
one time.
checking boxes, bro, with the Batman little gadgets.
Checking boxes.
I ain't like that.
That's
I
crazy.
ain't like that.
Hey, bro.
I ain't like
I
that.
couldn't tell, like,
Looking too good, bro.
And now that you're making me being petty, because that went around the feet. That's from the Batman video game.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Bro,
It is from the video game. I mean the Catwoman whip.
Do you believe that Matt Reeves loves Batman?
No.
I think he's full of shit.
It was just another
It's a
check.
check. Yeah, there it
No,
goes.
I
Yeah.
think- I think
yeah,
they
yeah,
wanted
check.
to-
A popular superhero, and they're popular now. Oh, hey, but let me ride this wave.
Matt Reeves is a proven liar. Anybody who watches my channel, I outed him as the liar he is. He outed himself about that tweet about lying about Batman being in the universe and shit. He's a liar. I think that he's lying to all you fans. He's not really a Batman fan. He don't give a shit. He just wants this fat check. That's why he wants his hands on everything. I want to be the producer of this. I want this show, that. Because
He's more of a
it's
penguin.
weird.
Check.
I'm gonna go ahead and add, because we're not gonna be able to get to it. The third topic. Matt Reeves had a show coming out that we knew for a whole year. It was called Gotham PD for
Yeah.
HBO Max.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, apparently Warner Brothers says, nah, scrap that.
Word.
Good.
Because what he pitched them, Warner Brothers thought was trash. And they said, nah, we need something else.
You already got Gotham.
The story that Matt Reeves pitched Warner Brothers for this, the Gotham PD show was going to be about a detective, not Gordon, just a random detective
Man,
who's
miss
dealing
me.
with crime in Gotham
Yeah,
from his perspective.
That's
Give me Law and Order, nigga. I'm good. I don't need that shit. I don't need that
This
shit.
nigga was trying to do a Law and Order in Gotham.
You gotta have Jim Gordon.
And it's called Gotham PD just because it's
Gotham
in
PD.
Gotham?
Yes.
You gotta have Jim Gordon.
Thank. Shouts out to Warner Brothers for shutting that shit down,
They
bro.
said, yeah, something else.
That would've
So
been a
now
catastrophe.
they said that he said that's shelved, it's on hold indefinitely. I ain't coming back. And he's working on something else that's going to come out for HBO Max. So he retitled it. I think there was a retitle for it. I think it's just called Gotham.
Is he
I
working
think
on
the
this
show now is
Batgirl
called
too?
Gotham.
Is he working on this Batgirl too, or no? That's not
I
him.
think that the Penguin,
Yeah, I think he got his
Penguin's
hands on that.
involved.
He got his hands
he's
on
trying to
that.
expand that motherfucker, bro.
Wait, I thought we already got a show.
So who got their
That don't
who got their hands on the Batgirl
Don't matter. Still.
show that's coming out on HBO Max?
I don't know who
I
that
don't know who's
director
doing
is.
that.
I thought he was got his hands in there too.
I think he might be producing it. He might have some production shit over it.
Said Batwoman show.
Batgirl, Batgirl,
Batgirl.
post Flashpoint, them sheets could very well merge. We'll see what happens. But overall, final thoughts going around the horn. I'll start. Riddler was whack. Penguin was okay. He was mediocre. Gordon was okay. Alfred was trash. Selena Kyle was okay. Falcone was rushed. The script
was bad.
These riddles were bad. He wasn't a detective to me. He was losing to a psychopath named Riddler. He at every corner, even when he tried to spell it out for him in the cell, he still wasn't understanding. Batman wasn't doing Batman things, but it had some good score and it had a good feel, had a good cinematic look to it, had a good style to it that I like, man. I like the dynamic between him and Selena Kyle. That I actually looked like they had some chemistry going on. I felt that. I like that. I enjoyed the score a lot, and I enjoyed the fact that it was long and cinematic, and it didn't feel too long to me.
Yeah,
the time passed quite fast.
Yeah, it did.
Because I was taking in all these scenes so much. I was eating it all up, baby.
I felt that shit.
Yeah. I wasn't.
God damn.
There were some times where I was, in the chair, readjusting. But that's just to make sure I'm
Because you're sitting so long.
Yeah, because you're sitting so long. But I was fine with it, bro. I was fine with the runtime. A lot of people have issues with the runtime. I was fine with it. Look, I like the intro, how they introed, the Batman with the graphics and shit. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that was tight.
I like the journal aspect of this movie. This is a competent movie that's not Batman, though. My problem is, it's not Batman. And when you give me an example that it's year 2 as an example, well, I'll do you one better. Batman Begins is year 0, nigga, and he's Batman.
Yeah, he is.
This movie fails to Batman Begins.
That's
Batman
true.
Begins is better than this movie in every freaking way.
That's true.
Matt Reeves gets cocked by the greatness that is Christopher Nolan. And don't tell me that I can't compare them. Because they're both Batman Begins movies in the beginning of the career. They're both new, first time doing Batman shit. Motherfreaking Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins cocks this movie. Because Nolan made it grounded in reality, made it serious, made him still Batman do Batman things. And still had him give him room to grow.
Yeah. He was striking from the shadows of that dock.
Exactly, bro.
Big time.
Pop, and
Where are you?
And in 2005, that Batsuit is still better than this nigga shit in 2022.
I agree. I like that Batsuit.
That Batman Begins Batsuit is killing this shit. The Gadget was there.
Yeah.
What's up?
I agree, that one's cool, but I like this one as well. But the Christopher Nolan one is better.
Who's eating the mic? LOL. Pull the mic away.
Oh, my bad.
Somebody got this shit on their neck? Flash real mic.
Yeah, but
Mine right here.
I mean, I'm sitting still.
All of us is good with our mics. So are we just too loud?
stop.
Oh, is you eating? They can hear that shit, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta put it on. You gotta put your mic up when you're eating.
Yeah, bro.
I
Thank
mean, I
you,
haven't
Darius.
chewed in like 5 minutes.
This is Virgo's mic?
My
Oh,
mic?
he's...
You ain't eating nothing.
Your second chance.
We'll figure it out as we go around the horn.
They can hear y'all.
eating some candy?
I'm not eating nothing.
He been
That was
out.
You're eating gummy worms.
That was earlier, but that was earlier.
Yeah, that was.
All right, so back to my closing sheet. People are capping calling this the best Batman. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people are, bro.
Quiet,
A lot of
question
people
boy.
right now,
Question boy.
That's what made me mad when I saw it. I was like,
Bro,
what
a lot
the?
of people saying that if whoever says, in my opinion, that this is the best Batman ever, hasn't seen the Nolan trilogy, or they're too young to have seen this. They're just young.
Yeah,
Just
fast.
young. Or prisoners of the moment. Bro, in a couple of years, I don't want to see this again. In a couple of years, time will only be harder on this movie, bro.
Yep.
I feel like time will be harder
I'm
on
already
this movie.
there.
I'm gonna treat this shit like Logan. Like seriously,
Yeah, it might be.
I'm treating it just like that.
Oh.
So all in all, like where I'm at with it is that this is a film that had great aspirations. This is a pretentious movie, bro. I'm supposed to see the art and style. Look at how amazing, bro. This ain't shit but a freaking fake 7 in a Batman costume, and the 7 stuff, the detective, the thriller, the mystery ain't even that good. And oh god, this is a detective Batman. We've been waiting our whole lives. Nigga, this Batman movie's not even a good detective movie. What did he detect?
Nothing.
He's been where's the detective
Didn't
shit?
solve anything.
What fingerprints did you flying off with some
Nothing,
shit.
nothing.
You're a detective because you take your eye contact lens and you can look at footage? Where's the detective sheet that I'm talking? Bro, I'm sorry, but this just does not live up to the hype for me, bro. But it's still a competent film. You feel me? This ain't a good Batman movie. It's not bad. It's not even a Batman movie. It's not.
Vengeance.
It's vengeance, bro. So that's where I'm at with it, bro. I'm gonna give it that B minus, like I said, bro. Stick it with it, bro. Crispy, final thoughts.
I like what Christopher Reeves did with Batman. Although it wasn't a Batman movie, I like what he did with the character. Not Bruce
So
Wayne.
you're
So
talking
much.
about
Nolan.
No, my bad.
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves, okay.
Matt Reeves, yeah. Yeah. Overall, I like
Yeah,
what
both
he did
of
with him. But I'll give it a B minus.
E?
I was the only one pushing for this, man.
Where
I
you
really
been, Rock the mic, my bad, E? Where my nigga been? What's up, my dog? God dang. I'm about to read that in a minute. Go ahead, E. I ain't seen this in a minute.
I'm the only one been pushing for this in the league, and I'm so disappointed that I even had to get that type of grade.
You
And-
were
we
the
would
one
be
that had
saying that.
all the hype.
Yeah,
You were behind this movie.
yeah, I was.
And, bro,
And it sucks that I had to give it the grade or be upset or go.
Which
I
one
didn't-
y'all
I
see?
didn't-
Y'all gonna
I didn't
take
think.
that
I kept saying that, and I thought it was. No, don't get me wrong. I'm willing to give
Stand by your shit, nigga. You wanted to see. It's okay. It's all right. No, I'm not trying. I'm not knocking you, my nigga. It's all right. You have faith in it.
I still want.
Nigga sway you, my nigga. Fuck.
Tim, Mike,
The goat.
go.
The goat.
I see some B's, pluses, B's.
That's a good grade. I wanted to really, I'm the only one that believed in this, and I feel like hopefully maybe, I still believe he'll probably do something better again, even though the fact
Better
that
again?
I feel like Matt Reeves has to look at more of the next script, or he needs help with this, because this was not Batman. He did no Batman things. The most that I liked about this was the Batmobile. I liked a little bit of he didn't really do no really detectives. The certain riddles and stuff that he was figuring out, like I said, the blood on the ground, all that stuff was dope. But overall, not doing stealth shit, not having really good training, Alfred's not being the Alfred that I thought they were, was gonna happen. Selena Kyle, I felt like there was no point in having Selena Kyle in this at all. They could have had another person because they could have built up to that and eventually had Selena Kyle in this. It was just all over the place, and the script was really, really, really bad. And like I said, I really wanted this to do good, so it's still a freaking D for me.
Don't forget the trailer, E, and how epic all those cocksucking reactors were fake on YouTube did.
The trailers show too much though. Yeah, I feel like if Warner Brothers is seeing this, stop showing too much of the trailers, man. Because the trailers gave us way too much. The trailers gave us way too much, man. And that ruined somewhat the part of it. It ruined the movie for me because everything usually in trailers you see things, but they'll say you might see it later on in the Blu-ray deleted scenes or something like that. But it shows so much shit in this movie from the trailers, and I'm like, what the
That's because
fuck?
this movie didn't have a lot.
And I was disappointed by
The
that.
movie had bad action.
I was disappointed by
Oh,
that.
I need more smoke. Goddamn.
Yeah, I was trying to get you to the martial arts. What's
More
up?
smoke. Hey, nigga, Batman don't know how to fight. Hey, give me the shit, bro. This nigga can't fight. He getting beat up, shot up. This nigga trash. He ain't Batman. Where's his training? Oh, he's still learning. Hey, Batman Begins. That nigga was ready to go. Facts. He
From the
can't
beginning.
fight. And where you niggas at? Hey, stand up. Stand up, chat. Stand up, niggas in the chat that been talking for years that Christian Bale can't fight. Where's that, bro? All you niggas, Christian Bale can't fight. Nolan can't do action. Well, guess what, nigga? Neither can Pattinson. Christian Bale fights better than freaking Robert Pattinson.
That's all facts.
That's a fact.
Dun 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 dun.
Keep going.
Dun 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 dun.
fuck, man?
I'm outside. I'm not over there.
Party, bro.
That was a mouth. I did that with my
Use
mouth.
his mouth, bro. Use his mouth.
As soon as he said
When he
that.
sat down, yeah.
Bro. Cap. You niggas ain't shit. Call him out. Why aren't you guys calling out Robert Pattinson with no skills with fighting?
He's the best Batman today.
This nigga can't fight. That choreography was whack. I'm telling you right now.
That hallway scene was
Robert
trash.
Pattinson was not in physical shape to do choreography for this movie, and it was CG.
Oh, really? God damn.
Black people. Ain't no CG in this movie? Wasn't no CG in these fights? Wasn't no CG?
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
wanna know. Remember how y'all said I was crazy? Ain't no CG in the fight? Did y'all see it? Did y'all see the CG in the fights? Did y'all see it?
There was more too.
Did y'all see it?
Yeah,
Did y'all see it?
Shooting that out.
Remember y'all said, oh, ain't gonna be no CG fighting? Ain't gonna be no CG fighting? Huh? Don't worry. I know y'all freaking silent behind that keyboard.
Batman stand.
Holding up. I know what this is just me.
No.
Riddler, be quiet.
I'm posting it. I told y'all, bro.
Hey, but Batman ended the GOAT though, huh?
I mean, after all this hate, it's still a B movie.
And the CG was placed in areas that didn't even need it too.
Hey, bro. Lincoln says the CG was barely noticeable. Like that's why we're upset.
That fight scene.
Look,
Between him and
wait.
Catwoman.
Lincoln thinks that we're bringing up that there's CG in here because it's, it's not noticeable, so it's not a problem. You're failing to understand that if your actor can't do the fight scenes and you got to bring computer graphics to make them do these fight scenes, bro, that's a problem.
That nigga weak like a calendar.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's bad.
Especially
He
a
wasn't
Batman
serious
movie.
about the role. That's what that tells me. He wasn't serious
And I've
at
been
all.
saying this from jump.
I've been saying
Swag
it from
Shabuzi
jump.
said I'm taking too much from that interview for show.
I,
I'm taking it from everything that I've seen, y'all. Robert Pattinson did not take this shit seriously, bro. That nigga was anorexic as shit trying to push that table. It looks sad.
Facts. He don't even got any type of muscles on him and shit.
He did not train. He didn't learn no fights. I remember seeing Gal doing fighting choreography, doing her. I didn't see. I saw Pattinson doing a couple, but I didn't see that shit.
He wasn't at his best.
He
wasn't at
was
his
all
best.
hands and police boot kicks.
Police
the
boot
front kick.
kicks.
Fuck, did you saw a kick? I didn't see a kick.
That nigga did a
He
front
jumped.
kick and he was so small he pushed himself back. Nigga, I saw him do that shit. He
Don't go
kicked the
back
guy.
to that,
He was like this. Ugh. Pushed himself back off the front kick because he was so small.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
bad. That's bad. That's bad.
It's in the trailer.
I said,
It's in the trailer to the flag.
God
In the
damn.
That's
trailer.
bad. That's bad.
I was waiting
That's
for him to
your
throw a
boy,
kick.
though.
I didn't see shit.
Yep, that's my boy.
When he jumped up.
Nigga, that nigga
Yeah.
trash, bro. I noticed, man, whatever, dog. That nigga trash,
Yeah,
man.
but he didn't take the role make it serious at all.
That's
bro.
a
That's what it seems to
He
me.
had treated it as if it was Twilight. That's what that nigga did.
No, I wouldn't say
No,
that.
I apologize for saying that.
I
I
won't
was
say that.
joking when I was
He
whatever.
has too big of an ego for the role of Batman.
Oh, I don't want to get buff. He was complaining, hey, but why can't y'all
Yeah.
accept my health and my body? I was, nigga, what?
Yeah.
No, are you too good? Are you to work out for this Batman role? For sure.
Well, if he don't get big
No
this
better
time,
actor did.
they gonna replace him, I'm
Fight
sure.
This time. He ain't gonna change.
You hated hard joke. Gattaca, he says no Batman actor did fighting choreography except Bale. Except Bale. I'm talking about Bale.
Yeah.
Bale is the last Batman. He's the bar.
But
Affleck
Ben
did-
Affleck, bro.
Affleck did, Affleck did training too, though.
I agree with that movie.
As
shit.
far as a movie goes, there's a whole trilogy of Bale. Hey,
I get what you're saying. Hey, solo
Gattaca,
movie.
you
I
a
got
fanboy, my nigga.
I got you.
Don't talk to me, my nigga. You don't make no sense. Hey, that's like saying, I don't like that there was so many good black people in the movie and not enough good white people except Batman and except Alfred.
Alfred.
We wanted more. Get the freak out of here with your bullshit, bro. And Bilal says, Gal's trash. LOL. Sorry, bro, but she's not it. And guess what? Gal Gadot's a better Wonder Woman than Robert Pattinson is Batman.
Facts.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Undeniable.
That's a fact,
That's
Jack.
a fact.
You want to say
He
no to the
embodied
contrary?
the character.
What you say, Bilal? Hey, Bilal Assad.
Gal's
Say it in the
Batman
chat
is
right now.
working Pattinson's Batman.
Bilal, no, I want to hear this
Bilal
fanboy
Batman?
piece of shit. Hey, fanboy, Put it in the chat right now. Tell me that Robert Pattinson is a better Batman than Gal is Wonder Woman. Because that's what you're insinuating. I want you to type that shit in the chat. Let me see that insanity, my nigga. Let me see that insanity. You Batman stands ain't shit. Just be real with yourself.
That's tough. Let me think about that one.
You gotta be a fan, not a fool, bro.
So let's talk about this. Robert Pattinson is probably the 4th best
I
to
give
be
you that.
Batman.
I give you that. I give you that. I give you that.
All right, anybody else? Cole?
Cole, it's your turn, girl. I want to know your grade.
So what you saying?
This is not a good movie. It's trash. It's not a failure. I can't give it an F. I have to give it that D minus, you know, because
Sit down, Riddler. Sit down.
because of all the things we said tonight from numerous people here.
You trash, bro.
I agree with most of it, if not all of it. The CG that was used in this movie, I'm trying to say something I haven't said. The CG that was used in this movie, the places that used CG didn't even need CG.
Facts.
There's only one scene I can remember that I would have been like, okay, I could have seen why you want to use CG right there, and it's when he hit his head under
the bridge.
Yeah, whatever the freak that was when he was gliding. I'm like, okay, sure, CG. Stuntman will go through hell doing that. But as far as the Catwoman kicks, why? There's just 2 people in the room kicking. Why? When he disarmed the dude with the, he was right about that. He was right about the back cut. I mean, those don't need CG. Why put CG there?
They CJ the shit out of that.
Yeah, yeah, that kick was bad.
That kick was woo.
So
it
yeah,
was
man,
very noticeable.
I agree with you in the fact that it's not a. If you remove all the bat stuff, you know, all the characters and all that, this is a nice Netflix straight to streaming, you know, movie where I can be like, oh, I'm bored tonight, and I watch this and be like, nah, that was cool, but for 3 hours, I felt it. I'm sorry, I felt it. You know, for me, I was sitting there, I looked over at E, I thought he was asleep at one point, but he wasn't, because I was feeling that shit. Because the riddles didn't hit for me. Like I said earlier, the riddles didn't hit with the, I thought that the riddles would come around full circle to mean something. You know, that type of thing. But they didn't mean anything. I thought Riddler would be thinking, oh, I got the jump on Batman, or you know, doing all that, but none of that meant anything. Batman stumbles his way through this movie, and it just, at the end of the day, what did we say? Batman didn't save anything, you know?
Damn, yeah,
to me, he didn't save anything. He saved a bunch of people in the
those kids.
But he also got him killed.
He saved those kids.
He saved a bunch of people in where the flood was going in that one area. Sure, I'll give him that. But you didn't foil anything. He blew up the waterways like he wanted. The flood happened like he wanted. Everything happened. They shot at the mirror like he wanted. One of his stupid followers just missed and hit the wrong shit. Like, fire him.
That reminds me, why did he hesitate when he was hanging too? The dude who reloading the shotgun, he was just...
Oh yeah, he was taking his time. He's waiting for Catwoman. He's waiting for Catwoman.
Damn.
So yeah,
Selena.
bro, I give it a D. I can't give it anything else.
Jeez.
I can't do it. That D minus. I mean D minus. I give it.
Question before you call. Do you recommend me going out and buying a ticket up in the theater?
This cheap ass nigga.
First off, it's a theater. First off, it's a theater. First off, it's a theater.
You asking the wrong dude.
He doesn't
I
like
think it
movies,
is.
bro.
First of all,
He won't tell you to buy a ticket to any movie.
that's true. That's true. But
I say it's worth it, bro. If you're gonna watch it, you should watch it in the theater.
he's right. Asking me, it's not worth it.
Because
But
Matt Reeves still does a good job with the direction.
But-
it's nice looking.
you should pay for a ticket so you can have your own opinion for the JC community.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah, for sure.
Close with you.
I didn't
Did you get a chance? Yeah.
Oh damn! I didn't like this movie too much. Action, it was lacking to me. It was nothing exciting to me about it.
Yo, Pac! Shout out to my guy! Pac with the club! Rest in peace to the kid!
Let's go.
My nigga, he said, what's good, y'all? Had the usually long Monday work day. I just wanted to show some love before I went to bed. I'll catch the stream and Attack on Titan Patreon upload. Have a good night. And hashtag Team No Sus. Good night, Pac. We love you, man.
Thank you.
Blake.
Blow that shit up. That's right.
Shout out to No Sus, man.
Yep.
Go for it, Virgo.
Fuck them. Anyway, but anyway, now the fight scenes were lacking. I didn't enjoy anything about him really that much. He wasn't Batman to me. I was watching him get his ass whooped the majority of the movie, especially the final scene. The final scene should have been way more epic than that. Them dudes were just all over him the whole entire time. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. The one thing
Bro,
I
had to take an adrenaline to get back up.
exactly that's
baby shot.
How many times you had to take that shot?
once, just once. Just once.
It's because he was shotgun.
But it just felt horrible. He didn't feel Batman at all. He was just a nigga trying to balance himself the whole time. I'm just like, nah, bro. This ain't it, bro. I kind of like Catwoman. I did. You know, a little biased. I mean, like a little fanboy. I mean, I was like, I wanted her to have a good mask, but that mask was lacking. It was just a beanie that was cut. Like that's what I thought.
It was a face mask.
It was like a beta. It was like
Yeah.
a beta for her.
It was fine.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't
was
like
rounded.
I didn't like Falcone. I didn't like Falcone. I thought Penguin was pretty funny, but you know he wasn't really necessary for the movie. The big reveal for Tyler Cordales, like I felt like he wasn't a good Riddler at all, and I didn't like it at all. I get this movie a C-.
Damn. Better.
All right, let me just check somebody in the chat real quick.
Checker.
So the fanboy, let me get his name. The fanboy, Belil Assad,
Why?
and
What?
the other fanboy
Gattaca?
goes by the name of what's his name?
Gattaca.
Gattaca. Yes. Face of Jody, your Batman hater. Nigga, you talking to the wrong person, bro. You don't know nothing about me or my channel.
Yeah, shut up, Assad.
That's in your mouth. I am a Batman fan. Actually, I'm a Batman fan, and this ain't Batman. You just don't know Batman, bro. It's as simple as that. But Gattaca says he agrees with Bilal. Bilal says, we don't really have anything to compare to for Gal. Where Rob, we have other things to compare him to. In my opinion, I enjoyed this movie more than both the Wonder Woman films. Got no problem with you liking it more than both Wonder Woman.
That's not the issue.
That's just an opinion. But your shit about saying just because there's nothing to compare it to means that it's uncomparable, you're crazy. First of all, there was a Wonder Woman in the 80s that you probably don't know about because you're young and dumb as shit. I advise you to go check into that. Gadget says he agrees too. Wonder Woman has no bar. Gal is the first. All right, so let me check you niggas now. Who's Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman.
Who was Wolverine before Hugh Jackman?
Nobody.
Does the world love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, BG4.
Damn.
Good.
Woo!
That's good.
Hey, nigga, that stung. Why you do that?
I'm sorry. I had to bury niggas.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm changing the lights on that one. Good God. Jeez.
God damn.
You got the phone?
Okay.
Whenever you ready, my nigga.
No
God
problem.
damn. Shit, that was
The
that was
Batman.
a final blow.
The Batman.
United States punch, nigga. Oh
Shut
my
up, question boy.
God. Oh.
The Batman was entertaining, but not impressive. And that's where I am with it. Where the pacing is fine. You're engaged, but the payoff in certain moments and even at the end is not big or epic. That makes me completely say, you gotta go see this film.
Right.
I do love the score. I love the feel of the film in itself, the environment. I love the actors portraying the characters. I don't like that in certain situations. They really didn't feel utilized, as you guys have been saying.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have gotten more fear from Falcone, and I feel like they could have given me a better ending from Riddler. And I don't consider him Batman at all. He was constantly named Vengeance, and anytime I tried to figure out in my head, like, is he he's being Batman right now, I'm like, oh no, he's just a dude punching some guys. He's not really doing much right there. And when he's Bruce, I don't consider him Bruce. I just considered him a traumatized adult. He was just a traumatized adult still. And you barely really got to see any of that. There was no Bruce. Yes, Bruce Wayne we have seen it before where Alfred's telling him he's got appointments about things and he goes and does something else, or he engages and he gets out of it as quick as possible, but he really didn't want to take any of that stuff involvement as far as being Bruce Wayne goes. And then, as you guys were talking, I just thought about something. When they finally caught the Riddler and he's inside of that coffee shop, and we got shown that coffee mug with a question mark inside of it, It meant nothing.
That's right.
It meant nothing. There was no investigation about that at all.
That was
It was just dead space wasted.
It was for the trailer.
It didn't need to be in the
This nigga
film
Matt
at all.
Reeves was doing shit just for the trailer.
It didn't need to. It was
Bro.
worth nothing.
I thought
At least in the trailer, we understood because we heard some tape. There was something. He was doing a lot of stuff with some scotch tape and some duct tape. He was doing a bunch of tape work. We got that. We found the purpose in that. But this coffee cup with a question mark had no investigative purpose at all. Just man. So again, entertaining, but not the most impressionable film for me. I'll say, yeah, you can go watch it. You'll probably enjoy it, but it doesn't really do anything on the larger scale of what DC is doing, and it doesn't really make me. It doesn't make me go see the next film. I'll go see the next film. No. I'll go see the next film because it's the next film. Not because of this.
Correct.
Not like Batman Begins and there's a card with a Joker at the end. That doesn't happen here.
Batman Begins made you go see the Dark Knight.
Made you go see the Dark Knight.
Yes. I agree.
So when I say it's entertaining, I'm gonna go.
Make me happy.
I can't because it's entertaining
Make
still.
me happy. Give me that grade.
I'm gonna go C+.
C plus.
I'm gonna go C+. You haven't seen the movie. I can't touch it.
Average. Oh, what's up? Average.
I just gotta reiterate again, bro. Are these Riddlers whack, bro? These Riddlers was whack.
Riddler was what?
I thought they were gonna get deeper and deeper and deeper,
I'm
but
putting
no.
the trailer in my head. I'm thinking like,
Yeah.
oh man, Riddler's about to flex. Simple ABC from a Riddle book shit.
Follow the cipher. Here, there's a cipher code for everything I'm about to do.
Alfred's helping him with the shit. Then Bruce was like, all right, maybe it's this. He threw a little bit of something.
Alfred helping him, though, that's normal for that to actually
Like,
happen.
Matt
right?
Reeves, why didn't you should have just spent more time developing these characters and making them epic, bro.
I agree.
But that's us.
I agree.
What you guys think, put in the comment section down below. Let the hate rain down upon us
The hate
because we did
comments.
not love this movie. I liked it, but we didn't. No one here loved it. Crispy did. You loved it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So Crispy loved it. That's 1 out of 8. Let's get that shit. Thank you guys so very much for being here and shit. We love y'all, man. We the JustUs League. We out. Deuces.
Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Sub that video, free 99 all day. Don't forget to share and show love to the JC family. Let us know what you think about it. Like you don't like it, let us know what you think. And be real with it and do it now.